Friend, this is the final week in the 8 Skills of Mindfulness series, but this is not the end. Mindfulness isn't a one-and-done experience. They are practices for living, fulfilling ways for us to approach our lives. Hello and welcome to Torches, Yoga and Mindfulness. I'm Lauren and I'll be your coach. About 17 weeks ago, I was inspired to take on this journey to bring to anyone who was interested the 8 skills of mindfulness. I wanted to share them with you in modern day real life terms so that maybe if you feel you've lost your way or if you were missing something within yourself, maybe my words would touch that side of yourself, wake it up and remind you that you hold all the power, and also remind you that you are worth your own time and energy. I started this YouTube channel for Torches Coaching in January of this year, so most of you have come to know me through this series. I am so grateful for each and every one of you that showed up, not for me, but for yourself. I am grateful for each interaction I see in our community because that means I've reached somebody. And maybe because of this small interaction, because of your comment, because of your like, it will reach somebody else who needs to hear it as well. For them to be reminded that they're not alone, they're not hopeless. While I started this as a project for you, it has become such a gift to be able to present you with these videos each week. And I am so excited to continue our journey together. Each skill we talked about was a seed we planted. Awareness opened our eyes to the inner and outer world. Compassion softened our edges. Curiosity helped us to stay open. Energy reminded us how to renew ourselves by pouring into what matters most. Appreciative joy taught us to notice and share gratitude along the journey. Inner calm let us explore our natural state. Focus showed us how not to give in to the boredom or thought spirals. And equanimity showed us how to return to our center again and again. Throughout this series, I've shared practices you can use in your everyday life to sharpen each skill, to live mindfully. And it isn't about doing the 8 skills every day like there's some drill. It's about living with intention. It's about bringing fulfillment back into the monotonous. It's about responding to our experiences instead of reacting out of fear, anger, hurt, or our old patterns. Intentionally practicing rebuilds the trust we have for ourselves. And over time, that practice turns into knowing. Knowing we can always return to whatever skill is most needed in any given moment. Some experiences will need more self-kindness. Others might need our curiosity or focus. These skills aren't just individual tools in a box where we just select one at a time. They're different threads of the same fabric, woven into how we move, how we speak, notice, and how we choose. Living with the 8 skills may look like tiny, insignificant moments from a distance. But that moment of awareness, that moment of compassion, that moment of gratitude and focus and calm, every one of them reshapes our brains and reshapes our lives to one of more fulfillment and connectedness. Maybe it's an intentional pause before sending a frustrated text. And in that pause, maybe some compassion or focus came through. Maybe you return to your breath instead of falling down the rabbit hole in the autopilot spiral. That's awareness and equanimity. Maybe you allowed yourself to feel that tough emotion instead of pushing it away, instead of judging it and judging yourself. That's curiosity, compassion, and equanimity. Friend, let's take a moment right now to remember what integrating mindfulness feels like. Whether you're sitting, standing, walking, just pause. Let your body soften, unclench the jaw, relax the brow, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Feel your feet or seat beneath you, connecting you and grounding you to the earth. Bring your hand to your heart, your chest, your abdomen. Feel the warmth of your own touch. Friend, take one full, slow breath in through your nose and hold for just a beat. And exhale through the mouth, slow and steady. Do this once more, but this time, imagine you're breathing in one of the 8 skills of mindfulness. Maybe it's calm or joy. Breathe it in and let your next exhale be a release, a soft letting go. Even just this small moment, this pause, awareness, breath, and gentleness. This is the work. This is living mindfully. Friend, this series will always be here for you. I have them tucked neatly in their own playlist so you can access them anytime, anywhere. If you've just stumbled upon this series, start from the beginning or skip around. Linger on one skill, whatever it is you're called to, it doesn't really matter. As you get to know the skills, you will get to know yourself as well. And just a thought I'd like to share. If someone shared this video or any of my other videos with you, please know this. They're not asking you to fix yourself. They're not implying something is wrong with you. They're saying, I care about you. I want you to heal. I want you to feel peace. And they believe in your growth. Sometimes we share practices like this with people we love because we see how strong they are. And we want them to know it too. So if you have been sent this or found this because someone mentioned it, take a moment to let that in. Not as pressure, as love. Remember, every time we show up with awareness, respond with care, and return to our breath, we are living mindfully. We are practicing, we are growing, we are becoming more ourselves. Not because life is easy, but because we are willing to be present for it. That's the strength, that's the work, that's the beauty of it. That's the practice. If you haven't already, make sure you check out the guided meditation I've created for you, where we will spend a moment with each of the skills. While this series is wrapping up, I am nowhere near done. I am so excited for the next series I have in store for you. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss next week. Friend, let's take one last breath together today. With a tall spine, inhale. Inhale awareness, presence, and intention. Exhale, softening, releasing, and letting go. Friend, thank you so much again for always sharing a piece of your day with me. Stay present, stay kind to yourself, and I will see you soon.